This week we're going to be looking at cyber war. Cyber war occurring in cyberspace on the internet, right? Cyberspace is the internet, the World Wide Web. Cyber war, robots, we're going to look at robots, we're going to look at drones, and we're going to look at artificial intelligence. So 4 super interesting areas we're going to be looking at this week. Cyber war, robots, drones, and artificial intelligence. And a lot of what we're going to be seeing is our resources, which I'm going to direct you towards, because the best way to learn about this stuff is to actually see kind of some of what's going on and look at these different things and see some of the things that are being reported on. So you can see here in our course outline for this week, we actually have a lot of external video resources which you are going to go look up and check out. And this is kind of like in classes when I was in school and university. Before the internet and the World Wide Web, before the World Wide Web, teachers would put together readers where they would say, go buy this reader and be a collection of articles about a certain subject. Well, this is kind of today's version of a digital reader where I'm pointing you towards some video resources which I feel really explain these different subjects and topics well. So you'll go look them up and check them out, and it's the best way to learn about this stuff. So I'm not going to try to teach it to you just by sitting here at my desk. I'd rather you go to YouTube and search for Stuxnet. Computer worm opens up new era of warfare. So this was really sort of like another 60 minutes video. This was really sort of like the first digital bomb which was ever dropped and fired. And nobody knows who did it, but there's great speculation that it was the United States and Israel working together to bomb a nuclear facility in Iran. Not literally bomb. It wasn't an exploding bomb. It was a digital bomb. And basically what the Stuxnet virus did is they had to first get it into the Iranian nuclear facility and infect the computers inside the facility. And then once the computers were infected, they would slow down the centrifuges inside the production facility where uranium was being processed, so the uranium couldn't be processed efficiently, right? Or couldn't be processed appropriately. The processing would fail because these centrifuges were spinning too slow. However, the computers would report that the centrifuges were spinning at the right speed. And so this was so a pretty awesome virus, and this was the first virus ever that people know about that was released by one country against another country. So sort of the first shot in cyber warfare. And cyber warfare right now is raging all around us as you watch this video. Countries and even corporations are, trying to figure out, what do we do? How do we do this? And everybody's trying to hire hackers and people who know how to create code, viruses, which can infect and do things to other people, countries, companies, countries, right? Enemies. And so it's really a super interesting arena right now. And this video really, by 60 minutes, really reports it well. So go to YouTube and watch Stuxnet. Computer worm opens up a new era of warfare. After that, you want to search YouTube for how did Stuxnet reach its target, 1 minute and 52 seconds. You want to check that one out. How did Stuxnet reach its target? So how did they actually get the virus inside the Iranian nuclear facility? And then what happened was the Iranians hired a German security firm who discovered the virus, and the virus was then released into the wild. So anybody can now download Stuxnet, which can infect Siemens controllers, and not the Siemens you're thinking about. This is what I meant. Siemens controllers, right? Siemens controllers. Siemens Images. And so this company manufactures controllers which control a lot of manufacturing processes. And so the virus, Stuxnet, is released into the wild, which meant that other people could download it and then reappropriate it, change the code. While it's a sophisticated thing to do, there's people who could do it. And so now there's speculation is DQ, right, the son of Stuxnet. So, here's a little video on that, 1 minute and 28 seconds. And then there's an article at the New York Times, which I'd like you to read. So go to Google and search for New York Times, Nations Buying as Hackers Sell Flaws in Computer Code. And basically, hackers used to find flaws in computer code and give it, like if there's a flaw with Microsoft, they give it to Microsoft and Microsoft give them $500, $1,000, $2,000, or they'd sell it to the company that created the software for a small fee. Now countries are willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, $150,000, to find these little zero-day hacks. And they're called zero-day hacks because they are holes in errors in software that allow somebody else to exploit it. Nobody else knows about it. So it's day zero. Nobody knows about it. As soon as somebody else knows about it, day zero is over. And so these are zero-day hacks, which are being sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars to the highest bidder. And then the next video I want you to watch is PW Singer, Military Robots in the Future of War. So just go back through this video right here and write down all the videos I want you to watch. I wish I could provide you with links. And well, you have a link if you're in my class. And I'll put this up on Udemy too. You could go right in here and you could click these links right here so that you will have a link. You have a link to these videos and it'll be easier to get to them. So PW Singer, Military Robots in the Future of War. A really great talk about how we are militarizing our military with robots. And, you know, here we have a Predator drone in the background. And what does that mean when we are killing our enemies from afar, just watching it on the screen as if we're playing a video game? So a really super, super interesting video. Some great videos here to sort of introduce you to cyber war and what's going on with technology and cyber war. About maybe, you know, 45 minutes to an hour of content. And super, super, super fascinating. So go check out all these resources. They are totally worth your time.